Hello everyone, I'm Yemi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're first time, thank you for stopping by. I'm still on my Illustrator experiment, so I hope you liked this experiment. It's about flowers.
So today we're going to be doing simple flower illustrations in Adobe Illustrator. I have my background selected or created. I have my background created here and we're just going to attempt a few flower designs. I'm going to get my palette first so that we have a palette to work with, or maybe not. Let's freestyle. I'm going to start with a square, I think. So a rectangle, but square, because I'll be holding down my shift key to create this shape. Okay, you can double click to create the exact dimensions that you want, but I'm okay with just any random dimension at this point. I'm going to take out my outline because I don't need that, and I'm going to also change this color to a different color so that you're able to see what I'm doing clearly. So I have this shape here. I'm going to double click on this. I'm going to double click on this one alone, cancel, and just drag it down so it forms this shape. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to make a copy of this, but instead of just trying to make a copy, let me just get it to what I wanted to do. I'm going to transform and I'm going to rotate, and it's going to be I don't know if it's going to do what I needed to do. Let's see. No, I'm actually going to make it 90 degrees. Okay, and then I'm going to make a copy of it so it's kind of almost where I want it to be. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to reflect it so that it's vertical reflection, and it's just where I need it to be. So now that the two shapes are kind of intersecting, what I need is that intersection. So I'm going to select both shapes, hold down my shift key, and go to my pathfinder, and I'm going to exclude. So now I have the petal, I believe, of the flower I'm trying to create. So now that I have this petal here, it's what we're going to be using for a lot of the flowers we're going to do today. Now I'm just going to put this on this side. I'm going to grab my do I want a line? I can use a line, really. I can actually use a line. Undo that. I don't know what that was. Let me click outside of this so that that's not affected by whatever I'm doing here. And I'm going to grab my line and I'm going to just a regular straight line, nothing too dramatic. So I'm going to go into the properties of these lines here, and since that line is currently selected, I'm going to sort of also, because it's a line and it's a fill, I'm going to make the fill green because it's a green thing I'm trying to do, and I'm going to increase the size. How do I do that? Actually, I think I should make it a stroke instead. It's making more sense that way. And make it a stroke, and it would be, say, green like we had before. I'm going to increase that to, say, about 5. Yeah, I think that works fine for me. So I have that here, and now I'm just going to be making copies of this guy. Okay, so holding down my Alt key, I'm going to select this first, and then hold down my Alt key and make copies, as many copies as I think I'm going to need. And yeah, I think that's okay. Now let's start moving things around and putting them where I want them to be. So I'm going to put this one here, and don't bother about the color now. I will still change it. I know it still looks weird. Maybe it's okay, I don't know. Can align it, get them to be aligned for these. So as these two are this way, I think they are the way I want them to be. What I'm going to do is hold down my shift key, select those two, and I will go to my alignment and just try and align them with my just gonna select this one to ensure that it's aligned the way I need it to be aligned. And then I'm going to right click and transform and reflect, but now I'll be reflecting a copy so that it comes over to the other side, or that I get like a copy to put on the other side. So the copy, I have the other two I'm going to use. Have those selected and just move them over to, you can see the guides are kind of like showing me where to put them, so they are where I need them to be. So I'm going to change these colors because I don't know, it just looks weird. I'm not a fan of the yellow, or maybe it's because of the background I'm on. Maybe I should leave it for now. I'm going to use these petals that we created initially, and I'm just going to grab a bunch of them, right? So this one, that one's already on that in that position. I'm going to grab this one, transform, rotate by 30 degrees. I don't know what that would do. Oh, I think I know what that would do. And okay, so that's 30 degrees. Just gonna grab it and try to get it to be somewhere here, and then I'm going to grab another one. Let's rotate this by 300 degrees. I just remembered how this rotation thing works. It works with the way you do like if you ever use protractor in like high school or whatever, you have to like count your angles from in the anti-clockwise manner, basically. 300 degrees. See if that gives me what I want. Sort of. Yep, it's kind of where I want it to be. Just trying to align everything together, and they look cute. I'm going to grab another one. This one I'll rotate by say 330. Okay, yeah, that's where I want it to be. I don't know, if I won't say you need a bit of maths to know how to do these things, but maybe you do. Just maybe you do. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to make these guys like different colors so that I'm getting the vibe that I want. So say I want that one to be pink, and then do we ever see like pink and orange flowers? Yeah, you do when you kind of combine them. You combine different flowers together. I can still have like a light green, and this one can be say red, regular red that we have. These guys would be green, maybe like another shade of green. I don't know, I've never seen a flower that looks like this in real life, but it doesn't matter, does it? No, I think I want the one below to be dark. So yes, we have a flower. What I'm going to do is select all these shapes. No, just these ones. And I'm going to, or actually no, I'm going to grab this one. This particular shape and arrange center back. Yeah, so that all these are kind of like in front of it. Yeah, I have a flower. It's a flower. Let me create like a different background. I'm gonna group all of them first off so that nothing is moving around the way I don't want it to. Now that that's okay, and I can now put this like in the center, hopefully. Now I'm just going to grab my rectangle shape again, going to try creating like a different color, and that just covers the entire artboard. This arrange center back, and here's myself. Let's say maybe beige. No, what color is going to pop? Let me try and select a color by myself. So let's go somewhere along these lines and pick like a beige, almost like a beige. Move this lower, and then pick like a random, somewhere around there. Yeah, this is fine for me. Can exit, and yes, we have our little flower artwork sort of. Now that's okay. Let's try a different flower design. So I'm going to artboard and just like create a new artboard, or just add one more artboard so it's just aligned. So it just adds like the same dimensions that you had for this one. Dimensions. God, I don't even know. Colonization is such a bad thing. Going to increase this back so I can focus on this one. I have all these shapes that I didn't use the first time, and I'm going to try to use again. For this one now, I'm just going to create like one or two copies so that it's just available for me when I need it. Put all this one, yeah, I'm going to use this one definitely, and this one here. I'm going to draw a line again, and I'm going to go to properties again, and I'm going to increase, make it an outline again, make it green again, because most stalks are green, right? No, I don't know. I'm going to increase the size to say 5, or maybe let's say 8. That's a pretty thick stalk. Okay, bring it down so it's somewhere reasonable. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to make a copy, so alt and another copy. Oh, actually no, since it's that way, I'm going to reflect, transform, and reflect. Yeah, the horizontal reflection is just fine for me. Now that I've done it that way, and I'm going to transform again and reflect this time with a copy, and let's do the vertical one. Okay, so now I have these two guys, which is fine, and I want to have, I don't know if these two are intersecting where I need them to, but it seems like they are. What I'm going to do is I want to select both of them, and I'm going to transform, reflect again, and this time it's going to be horizontal, so we have something on top. I'll make a copy. Now these two guys we just created can be here, so it's like we just went through this whole drama just to get a circle, but stay with me. Okay, I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to reflect. This reflection has suffered in my hand, but it will be a vertical reflection. Okay, and that's fine. And I'm going to do the same thing for this guy. Going to transform, going to reflect, and yeah, same vertical thingy. So we can select all 4, or if we want them to do different colors, but I don't think it makes sense to have different colors because I don't know. I don't have a reason for assuming it doesn't make sense, but I want to merge all 4, so I think it just makes sense to merge all 4. And in doing that, it should produce the result that I need. So I'm going to go into my Pathfinder and merge. Okay, fair enough, I guess. And I can move this down, so I just move it down my arrow keys. I don't feel like I need to do much. Now that that's kind of where I want it to be, I'm going to bring it forward or bring to front so it covers that guy. Oh, I didn't do that. I thought I did it. Bring to front, arrange. Okay, now this one is here, and we can be really creative and say we want to add more drama, like me by adding this one here now, so it's just like another layer. Okay, and then that's, as we have it there, I can just reflect, transform, reflect, and we'll just be like a vertical rather reflection, and be a copy, and they would just be let me take these guys out so they don't confuse me. They just be loving on each other. I'm trying to get these guys to reflect the way I want them to reflect. Okay, so sort of intersects. Yeah, so now it's sort of in the center, and guess what I can do? I can just grab my alt key, make a copy of this one. You need to be where I need to be. Okay, so this is, I just needed to be like 45. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but honestly nobody cares. It's gonna be that way. I'm just gonna bring it here. Now we have our complete flower. Know something I can do now? I can use my division. Why? Because I think it's a great idea. First, I'm going to grab these guys. I just want this guys on top. I don't want the one that, can you see that this is the outline that we currently have, and I think we can do something great with what we have. I'm gonna group this first off so that it's not moving around the way I don't want them to. And I think it's right. It feels big though, but yeah, I have kind of found a way to reduce it. And I'm just gonna intersect and put it right where I want it to be. And yeah, now I'm going to ungroup that. Sorry. Ungroup. And I'm going to say divide. The thing with division, it just breaks it into really tiny little parts that you can do all sorts with and change and mess around with, make different colors. And this ones, I can just add them as like petals below. I can just reflect this one, transform, reflect to the other side, make a copy, and just use my arrow key really to just back it up. Okay, and that makes some sense to me, I believe. Gonna make sure that these two are aligned by simply just selecting on my alignment panel and just aligning nicely. I'm gonna bring them up myself. Okay, good. So I'm going to change their colors to, I think green is still like the best. Maybe let me use the dark one. Still like the best color to use. And now for this broken down things, I'm just going to start selecting them. I think I need to ungroup them. Yeah, I do need to ungroup them. And now I'll start giving them different color. Let's say I can leave that one as yellow. It's not a bad idea for it to be yellow. So this is another flower. Can zoom out so you can see this is another flower. Can put this guys away. I feel like I should make this other. In this one I can just change the color. I'm going to ungroup just cause I think I can't change the color. I make that one green as well. I thought I had it selected. Yeah, that's all. And I can bring this, arrange, bring to front. Yeah, okay, cute. And this one can be, I think I changed this part to green too. I don't know why. Yeah. And then let me see, do I want to do one more flower? I think these are the two I'm up for today. I can also make this the same color. Okay, as for color, just grab color picker and yeah, same thing. Send this to the back. I think that's it for me today. I don't know, no other flower design is coming to my mind at the moment, so I think I'll stick with these two. And I hope you liked the tutorial and you can attempt to do flowers by yourself. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Going to see you guys in some other video sometime soon. Bye.